Completing the NRCS CPA-52 Environmental Evaluation Worksheet is one of the biggest challenges in conservation planning today. For partners in the USDA Advancing Markets for Producers initiative, it's not just paperwork, it's the backbone of conservation planning. The CPA 52 ensures that natural resources are protected, environmental concerns are documented, and practices meet federal regulations like NEPA and the Clean Water Act. But here's the problem. Program managers, service providers, and landowners often struggle with eligibility rules, amendments, version tracking, and supporting documentation. That confusion ripples upward, overwhelming state points of contact. In this video, we'll break the form down step by step, share common mistakes to avoid, and show you how to manage the CPA 52 with confidence. In February 2025, the USDA released updated CPA 52 forms and instructions. This means every conservation practice supported by NRCS technical or financial assistance must now include an approved CPA 52. The form ensures projects line up with federal obligations under NEPA, the Endangered Species Act, and cultural resource laws. It also connects with state level mitigation and outreach requirements. Local permitting tied to land use and water quality, and long term management plans and easements that affect eligibility. The bottom line is, without a signed CPA 52, no conservation practice can move forward. Not cover crops, not nutrient management, not waste storage or grazing systems, not buffers or wetland restoration. The CPA 52 is your green light. So the first step is going to be gathering all of your basic information. So this is going to be sections A through D. This is going to be all of the client or producer details. So the plan ID, the objectives. It sounds simple, but these missing identifiers are often a top reasons that forms get bounced back. So always make sure you use the official farm number, tract, and field from FSA records. And don't rely on informal field nicknames or GIS-only coordinates. And when you state objectives, tie them to measurable benchmarks like reducing phosphorus runoff to improve downstream water quality. Step 2, document resource concerns. Section F inventories soil, water, air, plants, and animals. Use NRCS approved tools like RULSE2 or Soil Data Mart. Don't rely solely on landowner memory or anecdotal reports. This section sets your baseline. For example, soil erosion at 6 tons per acre per year, or the presence of migratory birds in the riparian corridor. That baseline gives you a benchmark to track changes over time. Step 3, evaluate alternatives. In sections H and I, you compare what happens if no action is taken versus one or more alternatives. So each must address the underlying need, and whether that's reducing groundwater nitrates, restoring habitat, or improving irrigation efficiency. For example, alternative one might be adopting composting and cover crops, while alternative two could be installing filter strips and riparian buffers. And remember, the no action path still requires the same level of analysis. Step 4, address special environmental concerns. Steps G and J focus on issues like wetlands, cultural resources, migratory birds, invasive species, and riparian areas. If wetlands are present, you'll need to document impacts and possible mitigations or permits. For cultural resources, consult with the State Historical Preservation Office. And always consider timing, like avoiding practice installation during nesting season. Step 5, Mitigation measures. Section L records how impacts will be avoided, minimized, or offset. Examples include relocating a pipeline to avoid a burial site, installing silt fences to protect clean water, or designing compost pads to control leachate. Tie mitigation directly to the resource concern. Never just write up vague promises like will protect wildlife. Step 6, other agency coordination. Step Section K requires you to document permits or easements. That could mean Corps of Engineers Section 404 permits, state stormwater authorizations, or local land use approvals. Coordinate early with federal agencies like the EPA or Fish and Wildlife, state governments, and even county officials to avoid last-minute roadblocks. Step 7, record preferred alternatives. Section M and N document the chosen practice system and why it's the best fit. Context analysis here is key. You'll want to show significance, not just at the farm level, but also at the county and watershed scales. Step 8, NEPA compliance finding. Section Q is where the responsible federal official certifies whether the action is not a federal action categorically excluded, covered by an existing NEPA document, or if it requires further assessment. Before an official signs, make sure every supporting document is attached. Incomplete consultation records are at top of reason that forms stall. Step 9, attach supporting documentation. Finally, attach the evaluation procedure guide sheets for issues like clean air, clean water, wetland, endangered species, and riparian areas. These sheets are required whenever these concerns exist, so do not leave them out. Version control and amendments. One of the most common questions is how to handle amendments. Dropping acres, that's allowed without a new CPA 52. Adding acres, now that requires a revised form. Renewals with the same practice and field don't need a new form, but any new practices do. Always label submissions as initial or revision, and make sure that you never email the form. Make sure that you use the new secure box portal. Here are some quick tips for success. Use templates and state-specific guide sheets. Conduct on-site visits to verify the conditions. Name your uploaded files consistently. And provide extra information up front to avoid delays. These small steps can save lots of time back and forth. Here's a really quick real-world example. The Missouri Center for Regenerative Agriculture enrolled more than 117,000 acres in conservation practices through AMP. With the digital portal through FarmRaise, farmers could sign up by phone, tablet, or computer. With FarmRaise's program management solution, you can streamline CPA 52 completion and unlock project support. Strong workflows don't just ease paperwork, they make real-world conservation possible. The CPA 52 is more than just compliance. It's a structured way to ensure conservation practices protect natural resources, support clean water, and align with the USDA's planning process. By following these steps, you'll reduce workload for state offices, meet federal requirements, and make smarter decisions for both landowners and program staff. With the right tools and templates, the CPA 52 becomes less of a bottleneck and more of a pathway to resilient landscapes and thriving watersheds. Ready to get started with FarmRaise's program management solution? Reach out to us today and we can get you started. Thanks for watching.